I'm Judy the athlete, and I'm traveling right now. Debbie the researcher is back at the BYB campus, and she'll be joining us soon. But I wanted to talk about the amazing comeback that Rory McIlroy had over the weekend. I couldn't believe it when I was reading it in the paper that he came from 6 strokes back and managed to win a very, very major tournament. And I started thinking about comebacks and how often they really do happen, more than you would think. And a lot of times when we're coaching our students and our kids especially, we're telling them, just keep playing because it's not over till it's over. It made me think of the NFL had kind of made famous the phrase, the opera ain't over till the fat lady sings. And no disrespect, but opera singers can be quite large. They have really good lung capacity. And that saying actually came out of, in the original NFL games, the national anthem was played at the end of the game. And so the coach coined the frame by saying, the opera ain't over till the fat lady sings, meaning Kate Smith, who was going to come out and sing the national anthem when the game was over. So my biggest advice is, obviously, it isn't over. Stay in the game, keep plugging away because you don't know what's going to happen around you, and you might have your best day ever. And now I'll turn it over to Debbie.
Hi, I'm Debbie the researcher, and I'm back here at the Better Your Best campus. We're a little hotter, I think, than where Judy's at, but at any rate, it was a great win by Rory, and he certainly is capable of those great upsets, but you know we all are. I remember one of the first tour players I worked with, she tells me the story because I was asking her about her best round. She says, well, I started out yelling 4 right on the first hole. I'm yelling 4 left on the second hole. And then I went on to shoot 64, my lowest round ever. And that one really stuck in my mind. I remember team scores where one of our own tournaments, we were 6 strokes up with 3 holes to go. And somehow we ended up in second place. So it always swings. You never know what's coming. And that's why it's so important to stay in there because everything could work out in your favor. And when we do our ladder that we help our athletes with in Better Your Best, at the top of the ladder, we always write win. It's kind of the outcome we'd like. And then we fill in on the ladder what you're going to do to get that win. But even if you're not in position to win, let's say it's a really big tournament or whatever, it's important to write it because you never know. It could be one of those days. It could be your turn. And if that's the case and you've already written it and you've prepared your system for it, you're all set to go. And so that's why these stories are so amazing and they're so important for all of us as athletes and performers.